Well, you may have been hearing these words a lot lately: Medicare, enrollment, and deadlines. But what does it all mean? Carl Lishing from HealthMarkets Insurance Agency is here, and he has the answers. And he is the guy to go to because he just received Best of Cleveland Award in the insurance category. Congratulations, Carl.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Yes. So we would love for you to explain, what is this all about and who does it impact?
Well, Medicare annual enrollment period is really for people that have Medicare Advantage plans or Medicare prescription drug plans, and they want to evaluate plan options for the next year to make sure that they have the best fit. It doesn't apply to people that have Medicare with the supplement, which supplements people can change any time of the year, but it is subject to underwriting approval.
Okay, can you tell us if there's any significant changes this year that really changes the plans that people should really know about?
Yeah, there's two main things. For people that take insulin for diabetes, there's a big change. And I'm going to come back to that in a moment here. But let's start with the competitive nature of this market. Northeast Ohio is a market where healthcare companies want to compete and attract members. Competition is good for the member because the carriers each year are working to make their plans more attractive to gain more enrollment. So each year they'll tweak it a little bit. This year, not a whole lot of things for the negative. It's kind of stayed pretty stable, but there's been some carriers that have really actually stepped it up and made their products more attractive with lower copays, lower maximum out of pockets, maybe some extra benefits like meal programs, transportation, enhanced dental and vision. There's a slew of things.
Now, in most counties in Northeast Ohio, there are over 50 different Medicare Advantage plans to choose from. That's what I'm hearing. That's a lot. And there's even more for Part D. So this can be confusing for people, obviously. How do people know what is the best plan for them?
Well, I call it the 3 Ps, prescriptions, providers, and plan design. Prescriptions are unique for each person. Everyone takes different medications, and each carrier's got different formulary lists as to how it's going to match up and what that's going to mean to their out-of-pocket expense. Providers, are my doctors on it or not? And then plan designs, there's kind of like sweet spots. Like if somebody sees a specialist a lot, they might want a plan that's going to have a lower copay for a specialist. If dental and vision is important, some plans have stronger dental and vision benefits than others, so they might want to take a look at that.
Carl, I'm just going to ask what I'm thinking the viewers are thinking right now, and that is, how are they supposed to figure this out on their own?
Well, good luck with that one. Well, they can do it, but here's how. They could go to Medicare.gov and start filling out all the stuff there and try to filter through all those plans and maybe get a spreadsheet out and start comparing things. Or they can contact the carriers independently, get all their information, again, take good notes. Or the easier thing to do is call me. We do the legwork for people and it doesn't cost them any money. And we work with just about all the carriers, so I'm unbiased when helping people find the right fit. And there's, like I said, no charge for that.
I do want to touch on the insulin that you mentioned earlier and it possibly changes with that.
Yeah, so on the insulin savings program, earlier this year, President Trump passed this Medicare Part D savings program. And it's really impacting people on insulin this year, where these people are going to be able to get insulin for just a $35 copay and no donut hole. So anyone that's on insulin, they're going to know that is a huge savings. So if you know people that are on insulin or if you're on insulin yourself, please call because not all carriers are offering this and it's only on select products too. So you got to kind of know where to go to find it.
Carl, we don't have much time, but I need to know, how do you keep this all straight in your head?
I spend time, I'm a little bit of a nerd where I get my spreadsheet out and I start looking at all the different strengths and weaknesses and where it all kind of settles out. And then we're fortunate at HealthMarkets to have some proprietary technology. We call it a fit score. So on two of those 3 Ps, the prescriptions and the providers, I can enter that information into our technology. It's going to pull the data from all those different plans and sort them and rank them 100 as being high. Now, a high fit score doesn't always mean that it's the best fit, but it's usually the best fits in the top 10 because it doesn't take into consideration those sweet spots, like if they're seeing a specialist a lot, which plan's going to have the lower copay and various things like that might be of interest to the member. And with that one-on-one consultation, we can help them find that right fit.
Carl, you got the Best of Cleveland Award in the insurance company for a reason. You are the guy to call so everyone can at 216-228-0765. You can also go to clevelandinsurance.info to find out more. Carl, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.